Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining me on this my birthday. Thank you guys for all your birthday wishes. I heard every single one of them. I saw all the comments online. I got phone calls and greetings and all that jazz. So thank you guys for supporting me over the years, for supporting Happy Teachers, and for being a part of the group, and being a friend of mine and friends of teachers. You know how it is, right? So I just want to encourage everyone to support, especially teachers. We need to support each other. So if you hear of an opportunity that could help a teacher, pass the information along, right? It's like each one help one. So welcome one and all. Remember what we usually do. I ask you to like and subscribe to YouTube because you don't want to miss any of these programs and all of these sessions that we're doing online. In addition to that, you can like my Facebook page, join my Facebook group, the Happy Teachers Online Club. And I have a new club, which is the Happy Teachers Travel Club for all the travel enthusiasts out there. You can join my travel club also. All right. So today, because it's my birthday, I really wanted to give some tips and some opportunities for teachers who want to earn extra online, extra income online, extra US dollars online. And I've been doing this for a number of years now. And every time I go on, I find someone new, someone new that is offering a new opportunity for you teachers. So today, I have someone new for you. She's a part of the Happy Teachers Online Club. Wait, yes, she is. And she put an ad in our group already, our Facebook group. So the teachers who are there, you would have seen her ad. She is from Latin Higher, and I'm gonna take her on screen right now. Elia Lang. Hi.
Hello. Hi,
How
everybody.
are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for inviting me here today. Mhm.
Great. And Elia, tell everyone where you're located right now.
I'm currently located in Lima, Peru, but I'm from
In
Canada, from Toronto,
Peru.
Canada.
But you're originally
Yeah.
from Toronto, Canada.
Yeah.
Wow. I love Peru.
Mhm.
Peru is close and dear to my heart. Okay. So, Elia, let us get into the meat of the matter. So, you are now representing Latin Higher. Tell us exactly
Mhm.
what you do at Latin Higher and then give us a
Mhm.
short introduction of the company.
Okay, sounds good. So I used to teach with Latin Higher. I was an online English teacher for a year from it was 2020 in June up until this year in June 2021. And currently I'm working as one of their recruitment coordinators. So I'm trying to recruit teachers through different ESL online platforms through, social media, Facebook, Reddit, and all of those platforms. So Latin Hire is
Oh,
basically responsible for hiring teachers, tutors. They also hire writing tutors, tutors for other subjects, but I'm only responsible for recruiting the English teachers. So that department. Mhm.
okay, so there are other jobs available other than just teaching English, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
And
Which
maybe
is
you can
technically
touch
Latin
on
Hire.
those later. So just in case
Mhm.
somebody else wants to do something else, that will
Okay.
be
Yeah.
that will be
Yeah.
great.
I don't
Yeah.
know too much about the other positions, unfortunately, but I will
Yeah,
try
they
to
can do
understand.
some research on it, but if you just drop a
Exactly.
hint on what
Hmm.
is going on and what is
Yeah.
available, then maybe they can do it. Okay.
Hmm.
So let us go right into the meat of the matter. And remember, guys, if you have any questions, just put it in the comment box, and I'll be sure to ask Elia about it. All right. So here we go. So you told us a little bit about the company, and I wanted to know first of all, how many teachers do you guys have roughly working at Latin Higher?
There's about, I would say, 1,000 teachers. So around 5 to 600 in the children's section, and then 5 to 600 in the adults, teaching adults.
Wow. So you teach children and you teach adults.
No, you
Very
either teach one or the other. So
okay
you either get hired to teach adults or you get hired to teach
to
children.
teach. So which
Mhm.
teachers are you looking for right now? For adults
Right
or
now, we're
children?
looking mostly for children, but
For
it's
children.
ongoing. We're always hiring adults and children, but more teachers for children at the moment.
All right. And I wanted to ask, where are your students usually from? Are they
Hmm.
usually from China, from Europe, from
No, our
South
students
America?
are all
Where?
from Latin America. They're all over
From
Latin
Latin
America.
America. From Latin
Hmm.
America.
Exactly.
All right. Thanks. So let us go now and say, which countries do you recruit teachers from?
We recruit teachers from any native English speaking countries, but it can
Hmm.
also be teachers who grew up in, let's say, the US or in Canada, although they might be from another country. So as long as they
Okay.
have a neutral accent and they
Yes.
either were born in an English speaking country or grew up in an English speaking country, that's okay. I would say most of our teachers are Americans, Canadians, or South Africans as well.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
mhm,
All right.
exactly.
So, in addition to that, I wanted to ask too, um, have you ever hired teachers from the Caribbean? Because even though
Mhm.
we see ourselves as native English speakers
Yeah.
in the online English teaching industry, they look at
Right.
us as non-native English speakers.
Okay. Hmm. But yeah, yes,
So,
we do. Yeah, we do hire from the Caribbeans as
from the
well.
Caribbean countries.
Yeah.
Okay, great. All right. So tell us more about the vacancy. What are you
Hmm.
looking for? What are the requirements? What are the
Hmm.
roles and responsibilities? Just tell us a little bit more about um,
Yeah.
the vacancy.
Okay. So the minimum requirements for teaching with Latin higher involve being either a native speaker, native English speaker, or grew up in an English speaking country. Our
Mhm.
teachers at the moment that we're hiring have to know a basic level of Spanish or Portuguese. So we say
Okay.
the CFR A2 level, which is a basic conversation. If you can have a basic
Yeah.
conversation in one of the two languages, that's a requirement at the moment. We also require either a bachelor's degree, a college degree, or TEFL. So you don't need to have all of them; just one of the three is okay to be hired.
Really?
Or if you're enrolled in a university or enrolled in a college at the moment, that's okay as well.
Okay. So if you're a college student, you can get hired at
Mhm.
Latin
Yeah,
Higher. And
exactly.
if you
Yeah,
only have the TEFL certificate, you can get
that's
hired.
also. Yeah,
So
exactly.
you don't need a degree
You don't have to have a degree,
per
no. You can
se.
just have the TEFL. Yeah, the TEFL.
Listen, people, and I offer the TEFL certification here in Jamaica to all my
Oh,
happy
cool.
teachers. Guys, listen, for those persons who did the TEFL course with me and may not have their degree right now, many of you are in college studying right now. This is your chance to get on board. All right? Okay.
Exactly. And
So,
to get
what?
to, yeah,
Go ahead.
exactly. Yeah, continue. Oh no, I was just gonna say to get to an A2 level of Spanish is not that hard either, because some teachers, they take a few months to learn Spanish and then they apply to Latin Higher, and you can get hired that way as well. So if
Okay.
it's something you're really interested in, but you don't have Spanish or Portuguese, you can pick up an online Spanish class, right, as well.
Right. So
Right.
Duolingo is great to learn languages.
Yeah, exactly.
We
Duolingo,
here,
Babbel. Hmm.
right.
Yeah.
So we here in the Caribbean, we learn a second language in school straight. So it's
Okay.
either Spanish
Hmm.
or French. So if you learn
Ah,
Spanish like
okay.
I did, but I don't really remember
Right.
any,
Yeah.
but if you
Hmm.
learn Spanish like I did, you can always apply to Latin Higher. And you see, guys, where the language is coming from. You know, some people think that, oh, why do I need to learn another language?
Hmm.
Why do I need to bother to even think about learning a third language, a fourth language? Listen, languages are an open door for opportunities. Tell them,
Hmm.
Elia, it's true. If
Yep,
you
it's
have
very true. That's
more than
why.
one yeah, if you have more than one languages under your belt, that opens doors
Hmm.
for opportunities. Yeah.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
All
That's very
right.
true.
So go ahead and tell us about the rules. What are you expecting now? When you hire these teachers, what are they supposed to do?
So there's about I forgot how many hours it is, but it maybe just takes 2 or 3 days of training. It's paid training, and it
Okay.
brings you through all of the do's and don'ts, in the classroom, how to use the different platforms, um, and basically just it's kind of similar to any other teaching company, I would say. Just behave yourself in the classroom, be professional. Latin Higher only requires a white background. You cannot have props, you cannot have decorations, so it's the easiest setup
So
that you
this
can imagine.
background is not good.
Yeah, unfortunately that wouldn't be good. Yeah, it would have to be. I would have to remove this Iron Man
Okay.
painting as well.
So,
But yeah,
so,
just the
so a
white
plain
background.
white background.
Mhm.
So if you have a white
Yeah,
wall, you can just sit in
exactly.
front of the white wall. Okay.
Yeah,
All
exactly,
right.
exactly.
And of course,
So
you guys
mhm,
expect the teachers to be at the class on time,
exactly.
um,
Hmm. Yeah.
teach and finish the class at a reasonable
Hmm.
time, do
Exactly.
whatever else they ask you to do. No, I wanted to ask another question. Do you guys offer lesson plans to your teachers, or do the teachers have to do their
Hmm.
own lesson plans?
No, all of the lessons are provided. So you will use the
Okay,
lessons provided and then teach the class. But you can tweak it a little bit, just like add your own
right.
personality to it. But overall, the general guideline you would follow right from the lesson, which is good.
Okay.
Saves you from
Yes,
prepping, having to do prep work.
yes.
Hmm.
So, what is the application process like?
Hmm. So there's an application link online that I can share with you guys. I shared in the group already. And usually, when you submit the application, if you pass the first round and you get an interview, they would email you in about 10 business days. So, not including the
Mm.
weekends. Right. So, but right after you submit your application, you should get a confirmation email to show that they have received your application. And in that
Okay,
confirmation email, it will explain, you will hear back in 10 business days if you meet the requirements, that we're looking for. And then after, if you get an interview, then it's a pre-recorded online interview. There's no interviewer, right? So there's just you open the video, you take
oh,
the video, you submit it, and then usually within 5 business days
oh,
people would get hired, but sometimes it can take a bit longer if people are put on a wait list. Yeah, but usually
okay.
it's very fast.
I've
The
never
onboarding
heard
is
of
very fast. Hmm.
a pre-recorded interview before. That's
Yeah.
new.
So
All right,
it's
interesting.
not difficult. Yeah, it's not a long process at all. Yeah,
Right,
when
I
I
was
was
about to
hired,
ask.
it
Go
took me
ahead.
about 3 days to get from when I submitted my application to getting hired. So if you
Really?
check off all the boxes, yeah, if you check off all the boxes that they're looking for, you can get hired within a week
Within
easily.
3 days. Guys, you hear
Yeah,
that?
exactly.
So it
Yeah.
doesn't take long. And there were
Hmm.
persons today asking me about online jobs. So here you
Yeah.
have Latin Hire ready to hire people. All right. And then, of course, you said once they get hired, then there's a training period
Hmm.
before they start
Exactly. It's like a
teaching.
5 or 6 hours, I believe, of training. But it's on your own
Okay.
pace, so you would just do it on your own time whenever you have time. Hmm.
All right. What kind of skills are you looking for regarding the teachers now? Can you
Hmm.
tell me the competencies and the skills and the qualities that you're looking for in the teachers?
So for hiring teachers, we only expect at least a 1 year experience, teaching English. But in terms
Okay.
of, skills and competencies, because we have so many teachers, it really ranges from teachers coming from different backgrounds. I think as long as you
Sure.
can engage the students, as long as you can use the material, well, and be creative with it, use the platform. We teach on Zoom, so, use the annotations on Zoom well. Um, yeah, and then basically know a bit of Spanish or Portuguese in case you have to step in and help the students with their first language in some cases, right? But
Right. And of
overall, if
course, be
if someone
patient
Mhm.
and,
Exactly,
you know,
yeah, be patient for sure. Smile, be energetic during class.
right.
Every typical teacher traits that you would you would see in other companies as well. So
Okay.
mhm.
Question. Do you have to have your camera on during class as a teacher?
Yeah, teachers have to have their cameras on.
Okay,
Absolutely.
guys, so you cannot be lying in bed and having class and turn
Yeah,
off your
definitely.
camera. That's a big
Exactly.
no-no, okay? All right,
Mhm.
so how can teachers contact you? I know you said there's a link. Do you have the link to put in the comment box for everyone to see?
Yep, I can put the link there. I can also give my email as well. So if anybody has any questions,
Sure.
they can feel
Give
free
me your email.
to
I'll
shoot
put
me.
it on the screen now.
Okay. Do I put? Oh, I put it on private chat, and then you're going to post it.
Sure. Yes.
Okay. So the email is just earlier@latinhire.com. Easy. And then the application link. Copy that over. Is
Okay,
right.
so I'm putting up the email just in case you have any questions. This is not the place to send your CV, though. Please bear that in
Mhm.
mind. Do not email her your CV, guys.
Mhm.
This is just for information purposes only. If you need extra information, if you have a question that wasn't asked here and you need further clarification, Elia is here. All right. So it's Elia at latinhire.com. All right. And then now you're going to use the link that I'm going to put in the comments box or in the chat box. Let me see if I can. I'm trying to copy it. It's not copying, but don't worry about it. I'll get it done. All right. So I'm going to put it in the comment box right now. And that's where you will go follow the link. Just click on it, follow all the instructions, put your CV in, whatever else they ask you for. I'm not sure if they ask for voice recording, do they?
Yes, there's a voice recording. But if your voice recording doesn't work, because sometimes that happens, they still
Mhm.
review your application. So don't freak out if your voice doesn't record.
Okay. All right. So, Elia, any last words for our teachers looking to get hired? There are quite a few teachers who have been trying and trying and trying. They have applied again and again, but they're not getting through. Any motivational tips for them?
I mean, one thing that's very simple, I would say, is to check your spelling and your grammar when you apply for an English teaching job. Because if you're going to be
Mm,
teaching English, you want to make sure on your application there is no mistakes. And I see a lot of mistakes on resumes, on applications, and it it's a bit of a turnoff, right? So it's when you apply for an English teaching job.
right.
So double check, get
Mm,
someone to check your application before you submit it. If you want as well, you can even send me screenshots of your application and I can review it for you before you submit it in. So
right.
that's
That's actually a good one. I did not take that into consideration. The form link is there, guys, and you can, of course, look in the comment box for the link and click on it. So I really did not look at that and even think of the spelling and grammar for CV and resumes. I always say to people, maybe it's your interview, maybe you're not presenting yourself well, but it just may be that your grammar, your spelling, and your punctuation is not the
exactly.
best. And because of that, it kind of just throws everything off. And then the recruiter will just move right along because if there are hundreds of people looking for jobs, that's a
Exactly.
no-brainer, right? They'll just skip along and try to find the next best one, right? So
Exactly. It's
bear
something
that
simple.
in mind,
Yeah.
guys.
Simple to
Yes,
correct. Exactly.
yes, absolutely. So thank you, Elia. That wasn't hard, was it? It was quick and easy.
Yeah. Thank you for inviting me, Venice.
Yes. So thank you so much. We will keep in touch and let me know how many of our teachers have been applying since we've done this video. I want to keep up with what our teachers are doing and just to ensure that, of course, they're landing these jobs, right? So maybe
Right.
one of these days I will invite you again so that you
Okay.
can tell us some more tips on what these teachers can do to land the job and keep the job and retain their students, right?
Right. Exactly.
So until then, I will see you, Elia.
Okay. Take
Bye.
care.
Thank you so
Bye.
much. All right. Thank you to Elia and thank you to Latin Hire for coming and for just gracing us with your presence. We know that things are rough. It is coronavirus time, and the people are trying to find jobs outside of the classroom. And the online classroom is a perfect place for us to start, getting jobs under our belt. We have another guest speaker coming up, but before she comes on, I want to just play a little music and do a little dancing because this is a celebration, right? And I want to celebrate with you. All right. So thanks to Latin Hire. I hope you guys got all the information that you need and that you guys can start applying. All right. So let me know if you have any questions in the comment box. Let me know if there's anything that I can help you with. You know my information for those who are in the group. You all know you can DM me at any time. There are times when I can help and there are times when I can't. And if I can't, then of course, I will always refer you to someone who will, help you out and give you the information that you may need at that time. All right. So, okay, so the next recruiter is coming on soon. Oh, she is already here. And I wanted to play some music. It's not working out today, guys. Not working out today. But just maybe a 30-second snippet of some music so that you guys can start gymming and jamming. It's a birthday celebration, guys. And thank you for the support. Thank you for being with me over the years. Thank you for being around and helping me to grow and help my online club to thrive. All right, I'm not gonna play the music as yet. Let me get on Irina right now. And Irina is here. Hi, Irina. How are you doing?
Nice to see you.
Nice
Good,
to see
thank you. How are you?
I am good.
Thanks.
Good to see you. So, I was just saying to everyone that it is my birthday and I wanted to bless people, to help people to get jobs online. So, I usually do this.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. I try to do this every year where I just take people on and people share information on how we can help each other along. So you are here. So
Yep.
introduce yourself and introduce the company that you want to talk to us about.
Sure. So my name is Irina and I am a co-founder at takeitclass.com. I would like to introduce this platform to you, to your audience. So basically, we made a platform for online tutors, for teachers, for trainers, and for other after-school activities. We can provide through this platform to the teachers their own branded page where you can conduct the live classes, where you can assign the homework to the learners, where you can create as many classes as you want. You will be able to track the learners online. So in your basically cabinet, you will see how many people register, where are they from, and who they are. You will be able to collect the payments, make your own schedule, and many other features. And that's what you will be able to do. And from other side, we will provide the advertising for your classes through the Google, through the social media like Facebook, Instagram. We will do the email marketing as well, notifications, class reminders, as you know, people do forget. And yeah, so
Okay,
and
so let me see if I get what you're saying. So you are like an online marketplace, is that what you are?
this is a marketplace, yes.
And so the teachers will come and they can promote their tutorial classes on your site, correct?
Right. They can promote their own services there. Yes.
All right. And so do you, what do I want to say? Do you specialize in only English teaching or English teachers, or can any teacher go on to your site and promote?
Any teachers can go in, but most of the teachers right now from the US, and the preferred language is the English.
Is English, okay.
Yes.
But do you have other spaces for other languages and other subjects?
Yes. You can do Italian, French, whatever, Spanish, whatever you can teach, you can teach. Yeah.
All right. And the students that you said you're going to provide them with students, right? Through promotion.
So yes, our model, we're a commission free. We don't charge anything. For example, if you already have a kids that you do, you can bring them to our platform,
Right.
use all the services for free. We don't charge anything, and you will see the statistics. You will use all our things that we will offer to you for free.
Right.
If we gonna bring child or learner to you, the platform will take 15% from each booking.
Oh,
One
okay.
5% from each booking. Yes, this is for the service basically
Right.
that we made for the advertising, for the notifications, for the payment system. This is how it's based on. And the most important things that we do is that the teachers can collaborate um, between each other. For example, if you will bring kids, I will bring kids.
Mm.
So, and it's gonna be crossing collaboration. So
Right.
that's how your audience can grow, your learner audience can grow
Okay. All right.
as
And
well.
how long have you had this company?
We're a startup. It's a brand new startup.
Mhm.
Um, we are starting since the pandemic, March
Okay.
2020. Yeah, we started that because we were feeling that teachers need it.
Yes, yes. And where are you based?
We based in New York,
In
USA.
New York, USA.
In New
All right.
York.
All
Yep.
right. So the students that you try to get, what are their backgrounds? Are they from states, from outside of the states, Europe, Asia, Latin America, where?
It's everywhere. They are from everywhere right now. As I said, as we are based and we start in here in USA, most of them from here. We have over 1,000 families right now who signed up for the service, and most of them from here. We do have some from Russia, um, from South America. So we do some families from there as well.
Okay, great. And if the teachers want to come onto your platform, what do they do? Is there a process?
They just have to go to our website, takeitclass.com, as you mentioned, register as a teacher,
Mhm.
sign up, the whole information about you, about yourself, about your experience. And that's basically it. Create your class, create your service, and you're ready to go. It's like 5 minutes process.
All right. And is there an online learning management system that you use, or you're just an online marketplace and when they're ready to do the class, they have to use Zoom on their own?
Right now, yes, we they can do any links right now. They can do Zoom, they can do StreamYard, anything which is works. We are gonna release a new version. We are working on that to do
Right.
our own the live chat. But right now, yes, there is a link that's gonna be provided. They can choose anything, Classroom, Google, like whatever they work for.
All right. And what else? What was I going to ask? Okay, one more question before you go. Okay, what are the skills, competencies, and qualities you're looking for the teacher? Because I know you just don't want any teacher just to come on your platform. You want the best of the best. So when you're looking for the best teacher to come onto your
The best
website,
teacher, in
what?
our opinion, is the teacher which is passionate about what he is teaching, what he loves to do. If he is passionate, we'll take it.
Okay. There you have it, guys. There you have it. TechItClass.com. All right. How can teachers contact you in case they have any questions? Is there an info email address that you want to
There
give
is an
us?
email on the website, yes, after on the contact field, or I don't know if you see me, Irina, on the Facebook, just DM me. I'm here for you anytime.
Can you tell me the email? Do you remember it?
It's info@takeit.com.
Okay.
Take it info@takeitclass.com.
All right. So I'm just going to put that up there for anyone else that's interested. in joining this online marketplace. There you go. If you are thinking of starting your own small tutorial business, or if you have a tutorial business already and you are looking to expand to get more students, hey, check out Irina at
Yes, yes.
info@takitclass.com. And she is the co-founder, right?
I'm a co-founder, yes, of this
Right.
project.
So you know you're talking to right at the top, you're talking to.
Yep, that's me.
All right. So do you want to leave any motivational tips for the teachers? The teachers many a times are looking for students, many a times they lose students. It's difficult to start your own business, not to mention a teaching business. It can be rough. Give us some motivational tips for the teachers, Irina.
So basically, we do recommend, of course, if you are a beginner, social media is the best what you can do. Promote as much as you can. Free classes is very good to get everybody in to try. Free session, free class, anything what you can give to see what you can. Schedule some classes ahead for a month so parents can see that this is not only the one class, they can see that you are doing this consistently,
Right.
every week, every 2 weeks, sessions, and posting, posting, and posting.
And do you also encourage teachers to have an excellent online presence?
Like presents
For when you're on social media. So make sure you have a social media account. People can see you online. LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube.
Yeah, it's easier to promote. It's easier to promote. For example, you list the classes with us, takeitclass.com, and we will give you all the links to share. We can, hey, I'm on takeitclass.com. Here is my schedule. Here I am. Here is the free class for you. Just come check it out. That's it. The teachers don't have to do their own page. They don't have to pay for the hosting. They don't have to do all of that creativity stuff. We do everything. You just link us. We'll give you the link. We'll give you everything. You just share it and let's get started. It's easy as 1, 2, 3.
Very good. So guys, for the teachers out there that say you want to teach online, but you don't want to have a social media account. No, no, no. You must get a social media account, get your name out there, get your brand out there so that students can see you and want to hire you to teach them. All right. So thank you so much, Irina, for coming.
Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure.
It's a pleasure having you, my dear. And we will keep in touch with you. So for those who want to talk to Irina or email her, that is the email address. And just go to takitclass.com for more information on how you can get started on this website. All right. Thanks, Irina. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for coming. All right, guys. So we are 2 down, okay? So I am gonna send some more information out. We want to look at some other places that you can go to get started on your online teaching platform. And also, if you were looking to do classes, whether you want to teach at an online company or you want to do your own tutorial platform, you want to do your own tutorial business, hey, you will never know what will happen, right? So sometimes you just have to have a dream and step out there and go for it. So thanks, guys, for sticking with me, sticking through all the ups and downs. Sometimes I'm online, sometimes I'm not, sometimes I'm away for a couple of months, and people would be like, where in the world are you? We're waiting for more information. But there are times when I just need to take a step back, relax and recuperate and come right back to you guys. All right, so let us go over some of the other online tutorial companies that we know about. I'm gonna put some that we talked about in our last session with Emily up for those who did not see. We have Amazing Talker, we have italki, and we have Cambly. And Cambly is actually looking for people right now. If Emily was here, she would say, go and run quick to go to Cambly because they are looking for people right now. And if you want the website, all you have to do is Google their name and the website will pop up. All right. Next one is Say ABC, Tutor ABC, and 51 Talk. There is one called 51 Talk UK. And I was hired at 51 Talk UK. And I stayed there for about a year. And they're pretty good, very professional. I like them a lot. So 51 Talk UK, excellent. All right. Then we have iTutor Group and Preply. Okay. And according to Emily, Preply, they're currently looking for teachers right now. So go ahead and apply. All right. Then the next one we have is Wonder Kids. And as you can see with the name, it's really an online company that specializes in teaching kids English. All right. So if you love kids, you want to teach, go right ahead. And the next one is Verbling and Engu. Engu, I just heard about Engu the other day from a teacher, and she says they are excellent. So check it out. Verbling and Engu. And these are two companies that I have worked at, Skyeng and Best Teacher. Skyeng is a Russian online company. I worked for them for many years, and Best Teacher is a Japanese online company who I worked for many years. So you can check them out if you so desire. And lastly, I want you to go to indeed.com and just search for online English teaching jobs. And once you do, you'll get a lot of people looking for jobs, advertising for jobs, recruiting for teachers. So go to indeed.com, you'll get a lot of information there. And of course, Happy Teachers Online Club. I always post jobs there. Sometimes I post twice a week, 3 times a week, once a week. It just depends on the information that I get. As soon as I get the information, I put it right there in the Facebook group. So go to Facebook right now, join the club, and see how you can land your first online English teaching job. All right. And I also wanted to encourage you to join my Happy Teachers Travel Club. We just started the travel club, and I'm not going to go into detail on this platform as to what it is all about and all of that, but I will encourage you to go on ahead, and I'm going to put the link in the chat box. Hold on a second. I'm going to put the link for our travel club in the chat so you can go and see what it's all about. And if it's for you, then you can go and join our group and become one of our partners. Okay, I'll put it in the comments there. All right, some people have some questions and I wasn't even looking. Welcome, Tiago from Brazil. Thank you. He says, today we can do everything online, even have a meeting to learn English. But sometimes I miss someone to talk to face when you can see the gestures and the facial expressions. So what are your suggestions to keep improving your English skills? So, one suggestion I'm going to say that may not be very popular is talk to yourself. If there's no one around to talk to, who else are you going to talk to but yourself? Go in front of the mirror, speak to yourself. You can go online and just Google speeches and different reading, what do you call it? Like passages, and stand in front of the mirror and read to yourself, have conversations with yourself, and try to practice that spoken English. That's my take on it. Of course, read if you want to improve on your reading skills. Every night you take an English book. It could be a small basic English book if you're a basic learner, or if you're more advanced, you can read a novel and you can read a page or two, or if you are a fast reader, you can read a chapter each night if you so desire, or a chapter a week, right before you go to bed, right? And that will help to improve your reading skills. For your listening skills, I would suggest that you tune to the radio. So there are lots of online radio shows that you can go on. Just Google. There are lots of online news shows also. Australian online radio. The BBC can be heard online. CNN can be heard online. There's so many radio programs that you can listen to online. And of course, you can listen to YouTube and all those channels around. So use that to improve your listening skills. And your writing skills. Write letters, write emails. I would suggest that you, if you want to improve your business writing skills, then you can start writing business letters, writing business contracts. Go and research on business contracts and rewrite them in your own words. Look at the language that is used for contracts. It's a different kind of language that is used in other areas of English. We call that legal language. So go and find things that you can do to improve your 4 skill areas, which is the reading, writing, listening, and speaking. All right, Tiago? All right. Hi, Elaine. How are you doing? Hi, Denisha Stewart. Says, do you need a degree in English to teach English online? No, you don't. You need a degree in any area, but you have some companies that will take you without a degree. Case in point, Latin Hire. So for persons who don't have a degree, or if you're currently in college, community college, teachers college, and you need something extra to do, Latin Hire is here. You don't need a degree. You only need a TEFL certification. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more about our TEFL certification that we have to offer through Happy Teachers. We are doing our TEFL certification. Our 3rd cohort starts September 26th. It is for $250. However, on this day today, my birthday, you get 50% off. So run quick and sign up for our TEFL online certification course. I'm going to see if I can put the link in the comments so you can have that there. All right. So Denisha, you do not need a degree. Some companies hire you with a degree, some don't. All right. So just bear that in mind. All right. I'm just looking for the link to give everyone so that you guys can sign up for the TEFL certification if you so desire. We also have an IELTS certification that we are running now for 50% off also. The IELTS is $200, so 50% off, that's $100 for the IELTS course. Of course, you guys know what IELTS is, right? It's a placement course that is done, English placement course that is done for usually non-native English speakers. But if you need to go to Canada to migrate, you have to do the IELTS. Did you know that? You have to do the IELTS to migrate to Canada. So I've got many Jamaicans who are looking to migrate to Canada. I get them as students and I teach them, and they always pass with excellent scores. So if you're interested in the IELTS course, you can do so. You can sign up with us. I will put the link in the chat for you soon. All right. And lastly, we have another course we're offering this time around, which is the au pair course. If you are looking to become an au pair, that's just a fancy name for nanny. So if you're looking to go to the USA to become an au pair, we do have an au pair course that we do. It's just a one-day course that teaches you how you can become an au pair in the United States. The au pair course is usually 5,000 Jamaican dollars. It's half off today, so that's 2,500. Cheap, 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 right? It's quite inexpensive. So go quickly and get your go quickly and sign up and make payment soon. Okay. All right. I'm just looking for the link to put in. All right. I have the other teacher to come on, but I'm not getting through to her. So for all the persons that I invited to come, and for those who could not make it, of course, they can come at any time. So maybe next week or the week after, I'll have them come when it's more convenient. Because as you know, depending on the time difference, they might find it a bit difficult to come right this minute. All right. So I do have another lady from the UAE, from the Middle East, looking for teachers who is interested to go to Abu Dhabi and Dubai. Let me know. So hopefully she'll be able to come today. If not, I'll have her come on another time. Let me just text her and ensure that she is still available. But like I said, if she is not available now, then no problem. She can come at another time. Remember, guys, to like and share, subscribe on YouTube, and remember to support, right? As I support you, you support me. All right. And just ensure that everyone that comes on board comes on with the intention of landing some jobs, and not only landing the job but keeping the job too, right? Retaining the students. So not Irina, Elia made a great point. When you are looking after your CV and your resume to get some of these jobs, please make sure that your spelling and grammar and punctuation is good. Listen, there are times when I myself post something and I look again, maybe 30 minutes after, I'm like, did I post that? That's horrible grammar. Sometimes it slips you, and that's just the truth. Because I'm not an editor, right? So sometimes you write something, the punctuation is off, the spelling is off, the grammar is off, and you don't realize it until later on. That's fine. I mean, it happens to everyone, right? But ensure that if you can't edit your own resume or cover letter, please ensure you give it to someone, maybe a mentor or a supervisor or a teacher, and have them review it for you before you send it off. Because that may be the reason why you're not getting as much callback as you would like. All right. Thank you so much, Shelly, for the birthday greetings. I wanted to play a song. I don't know what is going on. Okay, let us see if we can play again. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for all your. You're not hearing it? And I thought you guys were hearing the music. Let me see if you guys can hear it now. All right, that was Stevie Wonder. Happy birthday. And now I hope they don't cut me off because of copyright issues. Yes, there's a little feedback because I have two devices going, but that's okay. I will party by myself, which is the usual thing. All right. So, guys, unfortunately, I don't have the lady from the UAE. She just texted me to say that she's traveling and can't make it today. So I'll definitely have her on. Not next week, I guess the week after that. Next week we'll have on another teacher who owns her own company. I think she's from South Africa. I have to double check. And she's also looking for teachers. So every week I will come on and give you opportunities, give you resources, give you job opportunities, and see how best you can land some of these jobs. They're all there. They're there. It's just for you to hold out and grab it and say, I'm never going to give up. So motivation wise, guys, do not give up. Do not give up. All right. Know what your purpose is in life. What has God called you to do here? How are you going to inspire others? As teachers, there's too much tearing down of each other. Too much, in Jamaica, we say bad mind. Too much gossiping and too much talking about each other instead of helping each other. So when I first started the Happy Teachers Online Club, I hardly had anyone in the group, right? And I kept on saying to myself, why am I doing this? Why am I posting in a group that there were like probably 10, 20, 30 people? But I kept on doing it because I knew what the ultimate goal and purpose was. It was just to form a community of teachers, for us to think of positivity. There are times when I post something in the group and I would rethink it and say, maybe I shouldn't have posted that because that's not as positive as I would like to exude. That's not the positivity that I was looking for. But I have to be real too. We live in a real world and I want to be authentic as possible. So sometimes things are not all shiny. Things are not a bed of roses. Yeah, things are rough. And when things are rough, we need to go back and create our intentions and our purposes. What did God create us on this earth to do? To help others. Then how can I use my talent and services to help others while getting paid for it? I found a way, and I'm sure you can find a way too, to not only pay yourself, but to help persons along the way as you go forth. So that's my 2 cents. That's just my dream for you, my wish for you. And I hope that you continue to pray for me, continue to pray for the platform, to oversee the platform, ensure that the platform exudes positivity and that everybody in my platform feel like just one big happy family, right? So thanks, guys, again for the years of support. Thank you for watching over the proceedings that we've done in our group and even outside of the group. Thank you for the tips that you've given, the advice that you've given over the years. For those who've never heard thank you before, because we know sometimes teachers go, sometimes they're teaching for 30 years and no one has ever said thank you. So from me, I'm saying thank you. From Happy Teachers, saying thank you, teachers, for all that you have done. for all the sacrifices you've made, for taking money out of your own pocket to pay for resources in your classrooms, for the days when you went out, you went without, so that someone else could have, and for the care and the love that you give to other people picnic, even when those people don't even take care of their children. You were the one taking care of them. So thank you guys. I'm gonna sign off now, but keep it locked on this platform. I will come next week. For those who couldn't make it today, I'll have them on for the next 2 weeks or so that you'll eventually see them and get the information there. All right. So let me look again one last time at the comments. I don't think I'm seeing any comments. Thank you, Pamela. Hi, Pamela. I hope you can get some online jobs. All right. So thanks, guys. You can rewatch the recording because I'm going to leave it up on the platform for you to watch. Until next time, I will see you. God blessings. Take care. Bye bye.